Greetings. Happy Sunday, everybody. Good to see all of you all here this AM. Thank you for being on time. Really appreciate of you. Anybody new? Let me know if you are new, please, and thank you. Also, I would love to hear from you. What brings you here? Who brought you here? How did you hear about us? Just wanted to welcome all my newcomers. Welcome. Good to see all. Everybody's face look familiar, or everybody's name look familiar. I should say. But just wanted to make sure I acknowledge all of my newcomers. Nonetheless, let's get into it and do it. So I wanted to, as I prayed on a topic for this AM, or just to be guided on what to focus our attention on, our intention and our attention and our consciousness on this morning, the word limitation or the vibration of limitation came up in my consciousness. And so for today's motivation section of this motivation and meditation session, we're going to focus on the elimination of limitation. The elimination of limitation. Ashe? Can y'all get with that topic? The elimination of limitation. Okay, somebody said right on time. The elimination of limitation. That's what we're going to vibe on this AM. All right? Before we get started, let's just say a word of prayer. We give thanks for this moment in time for us to come together as like minds, raising our frequency towards divinity. We give thanks for the fact that we are divine beings, spiritual beings having a human experience. And with that comes divine guidance, divine protection, divine providence. And we give thanks. We give thanks. We seek guidance from spirit. We ask that the guidance that comes from this session be clear and that we'll be able to walk with that guidance as we go throughout this week and as we continue on our journey. We give thanks for the beauty that we have already experienced and the beauty that is to come in this journey. Giving thanks for lessons, giving thanks for blessings, giving thanks for growth, giving thanks for the destruction that creates construction in our lives, constructing beauty, constructing firm foundation. We give thanks for our firm foundation in truth, the truth that is that God is a reality. We live in that reality only. And that reality affirms to us that everything is always working out, everything is always working in our favor, and everything is always working out in divine order and in divine time. We give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh, amen. Amen, amen. Amen, 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 amen. Ashe. All right. For those who may be new to this session or new tuning in, we vibe on the reality of God here. But we do not require you to be a part of a certain religion, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Ifa, whatever you subscribe to, you can find a beautiful place here to be able to praise and give thanks for the Most High, for what we call God, and also be able to reflect upon the truth of God, no matter what you call that, whether you call it God, whether you call it the Most High, whatever you call it. What we talk about here is the truth of that thing we call God. And the truth is that there is divine guidance for us. And so when we gather in spaces like this, divine guidance come. And so we give thanks for that divine guidance and take this as your reminder to give thanks when God leads you to a certain place, to a certain person, to certain things that helps you to gain that guidance, and obey that guidance diligently, so you can always stay tapped into your peace, power, and joy. Ashe, say always tapped into that peace, power, and joy. All right, topic of discussion today, elimination of limitation. I'm going to present 3 things that we can focus on. When we talk about prosperity is the result of you understanding, accepting, and realizing that there is absolutely no limitation. So when we talk about prosperity, we're talking about prosperity in the form of love, in the form of faith, in the form of healing, in the form of currency, whatever that currency is of the land, in the form of that. Being prosperous means being abundant, being limitless. And so when we talk about limitation, the only reason why any of us are not experiencing our birthright, which is abundance and prosperity, is because there is a vibration of limitation, and we want to limit that. Whether that limitation is in the mind, from your thoughts, whether those limitations of the mind is subconscious or conscious, whether that limitation is from your words, whether that limitation is just vibrating from your being. We want to be able to eliminate that limitation, however, whatever form it is taking in your life. Ashe, can we affirm today, limitation is eliminated in my life. Limitation is eliminated in my life. Ashe. Abundance is my birthright. Abundance is my birthright. Ashe. I pray that you walk with those affirmations in your spirit. Know that it is not something you just said, but there is something that you can do to position yourself to become poised in a space where you can experience your birthright. And those are the 3 things I want to present to you today. There are many ways that we can develop our faculties so that we can experience abundance. There are many things that we can do on our regular day basis as spiritual beings having this human experience that can position us for prosperity and abundance. These the 3 things I want to present today. If you take these 3 concepts, words, elements, functions, faculties, if you take these 3 things, study them, embody them, then express them, giving over to them, then you will eliminate limitation in your life. Here are the 3 things. Love. Who flinched? Don't be flinching. We're going to talk about what love is so we can be clear about that, because some of us has experienced trauma around the idea of what you thought love is, or the idea of what has been sold to you as love. The next one is, who taking notes? Somebody taking notes? Who taking notes? You better be taking notes. Love. The next one is gentleness. And then the last one is peace. Love, gentleness, and peace. Let love, gentleness, and peace be your daily goals, and you can eliminate limitation. Ashe. What are the 3 words? Let me repeat back, making sure everybody hearing. Everybody good? Love, gentleness, and peace. Let us study. Let us embody, giving over to these things. Let us express, these things: love, gentleness, and peace. Let's get into love. Love, when we talk about divine love, here is the definition that I give that comes from my consciousness, from my experience and my studies. Divine love is the ability to accept and allow things to be as they are, trusting that everything is in divine order, everything is working out. You are divinely protected. You are divinely guided. So I don't need to try to manipulate anything. I don't have to run from anything. I don't have to convince nobody of nothing. I don't have to stifle nobody and how they vibe in this world. I don't have to be nobody else. I can be myself. Divine love is the acceptance and the allowance of life. Divine love is the ability to accept and allow people to be as they are. Divine love is the ability to accept and allow situations to unfold, trusting that they are working out in your favor, that you will be divinely guided through the process, that you will be divinely provided for, that you will be divinely protected. Divine love renders no fear. It renders courage. It renders clarity. It renders an attitude of gratitude. Divine love. Ashe, that is divine love. Does divine love manifest as affection and feelings and emotions? Yes, that's a fragrance of divine love. But you can stand in divine love and somebody may not even feel the love from you. They may, I don't feel like you love me. But you standing in divine love for that person and or situation, accepting and allowing. Divine love puts you in a space where people may feel like, man, you getting taken advantage of. Man, you taking too much. Man, you ain't you scared that what's gonna happen? Don't you feel like you got to do a little bit more? Don't you feel like you got to force it or what, fix it? Or don't you, come on, somebody? Divine love. Divine love can make you look like you nonchalant. Divine love can make you look like you done lost your mind. I petition you to lose your mind so you can find God's mind. So you can find divine mind that leads to the elimination of limitation. Ashe, that's the love piece. Now, gentleness, divine gentleness. Gentleness comes with the slow, you slowly judge. You are not quick to judge life. You relax. You breathe through life. You don't look at something and immediately make judgment and immediately knee-jerk react. No, you're gentle about life. You're gentle about judging. You're gentle about speaking. You're gentle about deciding. You're gentle. You're not harsh about it. You're not quick about it. You're not knee-jerk about it. Even in the times where you must make swift decisions, you still are gentle about those decisions. Also gentleness. You are not so quick to judge others. You are empathetic when it comes to judging others. You employ compassion when it comes to judging others and judging things and judging life. Gentleness. Gentleness is when you respect, give thanks for things that you have been blessed with being acquainted with in your life, like nature. Gentleness as you walk this land, making sure you're not being wasteful, making sure you're not being ungrateful, being gentle. Gentle comes with watchfulness. It comes with clarity. It comes with carefulness. It comes with you seeking guidance and only moving and walking once you get that guidance. Being gentle about life. Different than what we have thought of it to be. Yes, gentleness meaning you're not so quick to cuss somebody out. You're not so quick to be mean and be mad. Yes, that's a fragrance of this gentleness that I'm talking about. But the gentleness that I'm really talking about, that divine gentleness that can manifest as a very faculty of being, is when you walk in reverence and worship of your life. That's the gentleness we're talking about. When you gently come into the day, giving thanks for your breath, giving thanks for your body, giving thanks for your organs, giving thanks for your home, giving thanks for all the amenities that you have in your home, giving thanks for your transportation, whatever form it takes, giving thanks for your pay clerks, whether it's a job or your business or you're an entrepreneur, whatever it may be. Giving thanks for your acquaintances, your friendships, your companion. This is the gentleness we're talking about. Gentleness brings about a level of awareness. It brings about a level of being able to hear and being able to see because you're walking gently in life. Ashe, we clear about divine gentleness. All right now, a fragrance of it, yes, is you being kind, you being loving, but let's be deeply gentle about life and our being and our divinity and our privilege to live. And then peace, divine peace, divine peace. Divine peace comes with faith. It comes with a foundation firm as Peter's faith, firm as roots that grow deep and wide into the ground. Peace, inner peace, comes from you understanding the reality of God, you accepting the reality of God, you realizing always in your situations in your life, you're realizing the reality of God. Peace. Peace can be brought about by you looking around and seeing God in your life, seeing God in nature. What do I mean by seeing it? Seeing the limitless nature of life. How if something is living, it's always growing and expanding. Peace. It gives you peace to know that seasons, they're gonna come. Seasons change, seasons grow. As seasons change, we grow. That brings you a level of peace. Peace comes from you understanding that because of the reality of God, you're never trapped. You're never really a victim. The peace that we're talking about here is achieved through your great measure of faith, through your great measure of knowing, through your divine understanding of God, through your divine knowledge, through your divine wisdom. When it comes to your understanding about life, this is peace. Once you truly know God and you have seen its face, as they would say, when you've experienced God, when you've gone into your upper room and you've gotten into quiet space and you've gone into meditation and you've been able to gain understanding, divine understanding about God, when you've been able to clearly gain some divine guidance and you followed that guidance and you saw how God worked in your life, it gives you those seeds of faith. It waters those seeds of faith. And those seeds of faith grow. And that renders peace. If you desire to eliminate limitation, study, embody, give over to, and express divine love, divine gentleness, and divine peace. The fragrance of that is our beautiful smiles. Your health will begin to increase. Your wealth will begin to increase. Your relationships will improve. Your understanding about life will improve. Your situations will improve. Everything will be watered. A beautiful, fertile watering. Everything. When limitation is eliminated, you begin to truly live in your birthright of abundance. You begin to tap in what I call that universal flow of abundance. But we must walk in divine love, divine gentleness, and divine peace. Can we accept that word today? Can we commit to walking in divine love, divine gentleness, divine peace. Can we accept that? Can we let that be our daily goal? Let us not get caught up so much in the doings of life. Let us commit to being in this life, being love, being gentle, being peaceful above all things. And then the doing of this life comes easily to you. You know what to do and you do it well. And you do it from a space of love and gentleness and peace. Let me tell you, the worry, the anxiety, the fear, the anger, the sadness will dissolve. It will dissolve. The struggle, the double-mindedness, the confusion, the I don't know which way to go, I don't know what to do, it will dissolve. If your daily goals become love, gentleness, and peace. Let us start our day. Every day, let us remind ourselves, above all things today, above this to-do list I have, the emails I need to check, the tasks I need to accomplish, my daily goal, my goal today is to love, is to be gentle, and to be at peace, to be peaceful, to be peace-giving. Ashe, let us love and be loved. Let us love and express love. Let us be gentle and let us allow gentleness in our lives. Big one right there. From growing up in a world of, if it come easy, it ain't worth it. If it come easy, it's too good to be true. You got to work hard and strive for it to be something great. Now, a part of everything that I just said has a reality, yes. But I'm telling you, when you embody love, gentleness, and peace, even when you have to put in a little extra work, even when it don't just come just like that, or you may have a bit of challenge with it, you can still feel a level of love, you can still embody gentleness, and you can still feel peace. As Roscoe is saying, joyful work. It becomes joyful work. And people say, man, you just so chill. Like you got a lot in your hands. And you always, you dealing with a lot and it seems like you accomplishing a lot and you doing these things and you just always so at peace. I love it. Yes. You experiencing God through me. Ashe. 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 Oh, that's the word for this AM. The elimination of limitation through love, gentleness, and peace. I pray the word was clear. I pray the word is received. I pray the word drops into our heart space and we're able to walk with that, commit to that, so that we're able to experience our birthright of abundance. Abundance of peace, abundance of love, abundance of life, abundance of joy, abundance of success and prosperity. We give thanks. Ashe. We're going to transition into our meditation. The intention for our meditation today will be to feel, embody, allow love, gentleness, and peace to flow through our being so that it can drop into our heart and radiate through us. That's our intention today. May we feel love. May we feel gentleness, the gentleness of God. May we feel peace so that we can embody it, we can give over to it, and we can radiate it. Ashe, ashe. Find yourself in a comfortable position. You don't have to see me. You just have to hear me. And let's move into our meditation for this morning. Embodying love, gentleness, and peace. Eliminating limitation, expanding our heart space, expanding our capacity, embodying our love, gentleness, and peace so that we can shine, so that we can grow, so that we can heal, so that all limitations in our life, limitation of mind, limitation of thought, limitation of energy, limitation in our currency, all of it can be dissolved and eliminated so we can expand into our limitlessness, so that we can expand into our infinite nature, so that we can be like the tree, rooted, standing firm, standing strong, able to weather the storm, reaching towards the sun every day, every day, every day, every day. May our spine be like that tree. May we stand upright, knowing that we embody love. We can be gentle and we are at peace. As we begin our meditation, let's start by connecting with the breath in the body. Taking deep breaths in through the nose. Allow that breath to expand the chest, expand the heart, expand the body. Slow inhales and slow exhales. As you exhale, exhale slowly and completely. Open your mouth for the exhale. Breath all the way down. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And relax. Relax your arms, hands, shoulders. Relax. With every inhale and exhale, allow your body to relax, releasing all tension, releasing all stagnant energy. Releasing all inflexibility. Relax. Being in tune with your body. If you're feeling any pain or tension, inhale deeply, hold that breath, and set your intentions on that area of the body, releasing and relaxing. Continuing to deeply inhale and slowly and completely exhale. No rush here. Let us not be in a rush. Nothing to think about. Just be here. Now. Relax. Open. Disconnected from the outside world. Drawing within. Releasing all chains, responsibilities, titles, to-do lists. Just relax and be here, now, in the moment. Open. Relax. Free. Limitless. Expanded. Now, as you are relaxed, Begin to visualize white light starting in your heart as a small ball. Every time you inhale and exhale, it grows and expands. This is love. Allow it to expand in your heart, then through your bloodstream, all throughout the body, into the arms, into the brain, into the lungs, into the other organs, down your legs, into your feet, radiating throughout the body, expanding all the way outside of you, beaming out of your hands, beaming out of your feet, beaming out of your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your head. White light of love. Dissolving all fear, all worry, all anxiety. White light. Attracting goodness and grace and mercy. White light of love. Creating a loving vibration that allows you to accept and allow life to be as it is, with no fear, no worry, just gratitude and expectancy of goodness, of grace, of mercy as you walk your journey. Bright white light starting in the heart and expanding through the bloodstream, expanding through the nerves, expanding through the body and outside of the body. This is the light of love. Give over to it. Embody it. Now, as you see that white light beaming all around you inside of you, on that next inhale, draw that light into the heart and let it rest there and relax. Now, visualize green light. Green, starting as a small ball in the heart. And just as the white light, as you inhale and exhale, allow that green light to expand in the heart. Green, expand through the bloodstream. Green light, expand through the arms, the brain, the legs, the organs. Green, radiating through you and all around you. Green light. If If you cannot visualize the green light, see green leaves, green plants. As long as it's green, see it expanding through you and all around you, wrapping yourself up in green. This is the light of gentleness. Allow yourself to give over to it. Allow it to remind you that there's no need to force or fix. Allow it to help you to accept that you can be gentle about life, gentle with yourself, gentle with your circumstances, your situations, that you can be gentle in your relationships, gentle with your speech, gentle with your decisions, gentle with your judgment. Green light, or just green, being embodied by it, allowing it to allow you to give over to gentleness. Feel what it feels like to experience gentleness and to be gentle and rest in divine gentleness. Allow the embrace of the gentleness of grace to allow you to relax, giving thanks for gentleness, which manifests as mercy, grace, clarity, surety. On your next inhale, bring that green light, that green into the heart space. And exhale and let it rest there. The light of love and the light of gentleness in your heart. And now, allow yourself to enjoy the peace, the fragrance of peace that we are blessed with when we walk our journey in love and gentleness. Feel how peaceful you are at heart. Appreciate the inner peace that you are experiencing at this moment. Accept that you are blessed with peace that oftentimes surpass all intellectual understanding. Be not fooled by the ego that desires that intellectual understanding. Accept grace. Accept the reality of God. Accept the courage that it comes with, the clarity, the faith and surety, the strength, Be at peace. Feel the peace. Appreciate that peace. There are many, many that walk this blessed land who yearn for peace. The peace that you feel at this very moment. Be grateful. Accept it. Lay hold to it. Give over to it. Become one with it. In this moment, all chains of limitations are broken. All limited thoughts are dissolved. All seeds of limitations that have been planted in your consciousness or planted in your heart have been uprooted and the roots have withered away. We give thanks for the elimination of limitation in our lives. And we accept and allow abundance, limitlessness. We accept and allow the infinite nature of life. And we give thanks for growth and expansion. As we close out the meditation today, I speak that all of our endeavors are fruitful. I speak that we will continue to and experience even anew so much peace, power, and joy in our lives. May we give over to this life of grace. May we allow it. May we be loyal to it. May we follow our disciplines and strictures that keeps us in alignment with this peaceful, powerful, and joyous life. May we be diligent about it. May our will and our zeal be committed to it. May we be beautiful, vibrant lights of God. True examples of its glory. We give thanks. Ashe. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold that breath. And release. We're going to immediately take that breath again after you finish releasing. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold that breath. And open the mouth and release. Take that inhale one more time. This time, hold it as long as you can. And when you release it slowly, completely, and thanks. Come back to the present moment, maybe while wiggling your fingers and your toes, giving yourself a little stretch. We're going to get ready to close out for today. Giving thanks. I'm going to close out per usual with the word from Baba Muji from his book White Fire, Spiritual Insights and Teachings of Master Muji. I pray that that meditation was just right. I pray that it served the spirit, the heart, the soul with good food. I pray that it filled you up. I pray that it filled you up. And I give thanks for you allowing yourself to be here in this moment. I give thanks for you allowing yourself to allow grace, to allow God. Truly, as we lighten our hearts, truly, as we lighten our hearts, we're able to experience God. Then we're able to reflect God. Thanks, Ashe. Ashe. I ask that you stay until we fully close. Thank you for those who have stayed the entire time. Let us keep that word in our heart. Let us eliminate limitation. It is truly a sin for us to hold on to the idea of limitation. It truly is. That is the sin. That is the evil. That is the devil. Okay? It is a sin for us to hold on to limitations. For us to hold on to limited thoughts. That's what I was attempting to say. Because it is not the truth of God. It is not the truth of God. Let us not bear false witness of the glory of God. Okay? Let us bear witness to the glory of the Almighty every day in our lives. And the only way we can do that is if we allow ourselves to expand our hearts, to be at peace, to love, embody divine love, the acceptance and allowance of things to be as they are, not feeling like you got to control it, manipulate it, force it, fix it. Flow. God got you. Be of good faith, be of good courage. Yield not to the temptation to worry, to fear. Yield not to that temptation. And it takes some work, y'all. It takes you some prayers, some meditations. It takes you constantly affirming the truth of God. It takes you constantly affirming your positive thoughts, your positive thinking, your positive words. That's your co-creator job. That's your job as a co-creator, is to do that. Your job is to keep your roots firm in faith. Stay grounded in your faith so that you can give room for God to do its work through you. Woo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. God is good. God is good. God is good. So be in love. Be in love with life. Be gentle in and with life. And be at peace. Let inner peace radiate through you and all around you. Ashe. Ashe. Here is our closing word for today. Give thanks. I give thanks in advance for our closing word. For those of you who have asked me before to allow you to give your gifts of appreciation and love, I have put my Cashapp handle in the chat space. And do know that when I post the video, there's a link on my YouTube channel at the top right, where it says, show your love or give your gift or something like that, where you can give. I am one that appreciates all currency of God. And I know that it is up to us to allow God to gift us for our service. And so I am one that give thanks for your gifts. I do not require them, but by all means, I appreciate them. I honor them. I allow them because that is a part of our currency and because that is a reflection of God. You being able to be gifted and you being able to gift. And so I give thanks for that. All right, closing word. You, as ego, cannot really care for yourself. A power has already announced itself. I am here inside. Trust. A change has come over you, and you can no longer be the old self. Don't make any conclusions at all. Just be aware of this silent inner presence and completely surrender in it. You need not be concerned anymore about what shape life takes. Leave it all to the power and presence of God. I can't make this up. Every time I open this book for our sessions, it gives us the perfect word, don't it? Come on, somebody. Say Ashe, say amen, say I mean. Y'all already know I'm going to run it back. Woo! Let's run it back. You, as ego, cannot really care for yourself. A power has already announced itself. I am here inside. Trust. A change has come over you, and you can no longer be the old self. Don't make any conclusions at all. Just be aware of this silent inner presence and completely surrender in it. Ooh, not to it. Surrender in it. I love it. Ooh, Lord, tingles. You need not be concerned anymore about what shape life takes. Leave it all to the power and presence of God. Can I do it one more time? One more time. It's good to me. Can I, one more time? Hold on, let me sip some tea. Can I sip some tea and say it one more time? One more. Oh, it's good to me. One more time. Can I? One more time. Somebody say, yes, please, Lord. The page number is, by the way, let's see, 192. And the passage number is 375. Woo! The page number is 192 and the passage number is 375. For those who asking, I read from it pretty much since I've started last year in August doing these sessions on Sundays. I've been reading from this every Sunday to close out. The title is White Fire, Spiritual Insights and Teachings from Our Baba. I call him my uncle. Uncle Muji, I say. They call him Master Muji. They call him Master Muji. One more time, y'all. One more time. You, as ego, cannot really care for yourself. A power has already announced itself. I am here inside. Trust. A change has come over you, and you can no longer be the old self. Don't make any conclusions at all. Just be aware of this silent inner presence and completely surrender in it. You need not be concerned anymore about what shape life takes. Leave it all to the power and presence of God. Ashe. We give thanks for the word. We give thanks for the teachers around the world who allow the word of God to be channeled through them so beautifully. Ashe. We ask, we pray, we speak that we will surrender in the presence of the Almighty. Seek our guidance through that presence. Know that that presence lead us and guide us in the right protection. And it lead us and guide us to the right providence. Ashe. We are always provided for. We are always protected. We are always guided. May we surrender in that presence so that we can receive our guardianship, divine guardianship, perfect guardianship. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, amen. Amen, amen, amen. All right, y'all. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. If you found this word to be beautiful, once it's posted on YouTube, please do share the link. If you know somebody you think should be here on Sundays, live and in effect, please do share the Eventbrite link so that they can register to get the link so that they can tune in live. We are here every Sunday, y'all, and I give thanks for you tuning in. It's really a pleasure every time we meet. Such a divine word is channeled, such a beautiful experience. It really does give my week a boost. I pray that it does the same for you. I pray that you take the word, the guidance that you gain from this, and take it with you during this week. Let it resonate in your heart. Let it vibrate in your being. Let it radiate from your being. Ashe, Ashe. I give thanks in advance for those who do give your gift. May it come back to you tenfold. May it come back to you tenfold. Ashe, Ashe.